Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Mediumship and Numerology channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so I like to continue on with my mediumship interviews, and since we interviewed Mr. Howell Wayans just last night, why don't we go on and interview his wife, Elvira Alethia Green-Wayans, okay? Because she passed away a few years ago. And I like to share with the Wayans any messages that she'd like to share to not only to them but to the world at large, okay? So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this reading as we go through it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so that you receive all future readings. All right. So let's go on and get started. I'm going to start by selecting two tiles from my dominoes here just to get an indication of some of Mrs. Wayans' attributes here. Okay. So shake it up. Okay. So let's go on and just select two tiles out of here. Okay. And prior to doing that, ladies and gentlemen, and selecting anything, what I like to do is to start off by opening with a prayer, okay? And then we'll go on and select the relevant tiles to kind of get a sense of who Mrs. Wayne was, okay? So, dear guides, dear deceased relatives, I ask that my mind and heart be open to receiving the truest of intentions, the truest insights possible. Okay? May the awareness and grace open up my mind and heart to receive soul insights and enlightened knowledge. I ask that only the highest of intentions and energies be present in this experience. Please help me release my ego fears so that I can clearly see, clearly feel, clearly heal, and understand the messages that Mrs. Wayans would like to convey to us today. All right. So, as indicated, I'm going to go on and just select these two tiles here to so that she can give me an indication of uh, many of her attributes here or her characteristics. So, Miss Wayans, please guide my hands to the appropriate tiles here so that we can share with the world a few of your attributes here. I'm feeling the pull towards this. Oh, we have a double four. Okay, let's go on and select another one. We have another four and a one here. Okay, so since we have fours here, that certainly gives me a very strong indication, ladies and gentlemen, that Mrs. Wayans had very strong intuitive abilities. Okay, she had a tendency towards trying to understand things that are out of the ordinary. I'm getting okay, and then we have that one there. She was a leader. She was a pioneering spirit, a driving force, ladies and gentlemen. However, at times she tended to be a bit impatient. Okay, so let's add up these numbers here. We have 3, 4, so that equals 12. And then we have 13. So it further reduces once again, ladies and gentlemen, to 4. So it shows that certainly her intuitive abilities were very heightened throughout her life there. You know, you people getting may have even gone to her for counsel because her advice was usually so much on point here. I'm getting. All right. So now what I like to do is I'm going to select a card from my African American tarot deck based on what she's told me about herself here. So since she was rather intuitive, why don't we go on and just select then the High Priestess to represent her, and I'm going to channel her through here. All right, so let's see if we can find that card here very quickly. And ladies and gentlemen, if you like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so that you receive all future readings. All right, so let's see if we can find this Empress here. All right, let's see here. Just put these cards aside. Oops. All right, hold on 1 second here. Okay, Empress. Well, it must be at the end of the deck here. Let's see. Okay, Empress, where are you? You know what? I'm gonna go on and use. Actually, I was looking for the High Priestess. That's why I couldn't find it here. But so we're gonna use the High Priestess today, ladies and gentlemen, in order to channel messages from Miss Wayans here, because she was a very intuitive type person, and you're seeing all of these fours here, so that certainly suggests that she clearly was. All right. So Miss Wayans, I like to welcome you first and foremost, and I'd like to just ask you a few questions here. But prior to asking you, you're giving me a very strong impression, or she wants to start off by saying, ladies and gentlemen, that while living, she felt a bit adrift. She felt lost, and she not only suffered from anxiety, and I'm feeling in monetary burdens at times, which really made her feel insecure. She continued to persevere here. Okay, she's telling me that she suffer from chronic health conditions as well, which might have also, or which seems to me to have impeded her process. This is her progress. So this is an overarching message that she's trying to send out. Okay. So now let's get into more specifics. I'm getting more specifics about her, and of course her life, and things that perhaps she's experienced while living, and messages that she might want to share with the family. Okay. So Ms. Wayans, tell me a little bit about yourself, or tell me about yourself, the more authentic you. Okay. She's certainly telling me that she was rather extravagant. Okay. Even possibly an exhibitionist. Flighty at times, I'm kind of seeing. She said that she's showing me that she was very, I'm getting a strong impression that she was refined and very idealistic. You know, she did at times have the tendency toward narcissism. Okay. She was a visionary at best, ladies and gentlemen. Perhaps even an A type personality. And I feel that she pleasing her was very difficult, I'm getting, due to that personality. Okay? Because she tended towards having a more utopian or and idealistic type outlook in life. Okay? I'm seeing a lot of psychological burdens too that might have been involved, or that she endured. Okay? Now, Miss Wayans, let's move on to the next question here. How did you die, or can you tell me circumstances surrounding your death here? Okay, I'm picking up a possibility there are several things that I'm seeing here. Of course, I have not done any research to determine how she died, so I'm going to share with you what I'm feeling here. I'm seeing an accident of some sort, or something connected with the head area, to include perhaps a possible uh, mental disorder that may have happened, or even perhaps allergies may have been culprit, or culprits actually, because there could have been a myriad of allergies that she from which she suffered. Okay, she strikes me as a woman who was very frugal. Even at times, ladies and gentlemen, she's telling me that she may have been a bit stingy. And she's saying quite clearly that she's very much connected to her home, and she therefore constantly visits that. She is very, very closely connected there. And she doesn't want to let it go, it seems. All right. So, Mrs. Wayans, let's go on to our next question. Okay. How do you tend to make your presence known? We do understand, collectives, that spirits do come visit us from time to time, and they come in various forms. So, what the key is that I'm trying to get to, what I'm asking Mrs. Wayans is, how do you make your um, presence known? Okay, she says, ladies and gentlemen, because she suffered a great deal, it seems, financially while alive. She leaves corns to show her generosity and gratitude, because now she sees herself as a bit of a benefactor. I'm getting. Okay. Miss Wayans, why are you here? Okay. Why do you come here? Because, of course, you're coming back from both worlds here. Okay. And, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you through her words. She's saying that I have embraced a new outlook. I want others to have faith in the future, to be ambitious, and to know that success will come. That's what she's saying here. She's also saying that she wants me to deliver a message to her family. She says she'll always point them in the right direction. And she's showing me, or I'm seeing, she's saying that a new soul is about to be incarnated. I'm getting into her family. So someone in the Wayans family might discover that they have conceived, or someone is about to get to have a baby or something. A baby or something new is coming that I'm getting here, that she's very excited. She's so excited about that. Okay. Is there anything else, Miss Wayans, you'd like to share with us? Okay. Really? Okay. She's telling me that, she feels a bit trapped, and she's having some difficulty accepting that she's dead, ladies and gentlemen, despite how long it may have happened. Just as with her husband's reading, this reading is giving me a strong indication, too, that there certainly is a need for forgiveness, either on her part or perhaps on a part of the family. She's saying that amends need to be made here, Wans, okay? And there seems to have been problems with communication, and I'm getting the sense that she's kind of sending me a feeling that you're almost damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. So this is something that the Wayans family might want to consider, not only with Mrs. Wayans and what she said here in this reading, but also what Mr. Wayans had said, because he certainly has apologized for something that he feels that perhaps he didn't do correctly while living, or something of that nature. Okay. So, in conclusion, today, ladies and gentlemen, what I like to do is just to get out my other oracle deck, to select and ask Miss Wayans, before we end this channeling session, to give us 6 more messages here that she not only like to share with her family, but to the world here. Okay, so Miss Wayans, please guide me to the 6 cards that you would like to share to your family, as well as to the world here. Okay, if I can stop um bending them so much. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, hold. She's just taking my hand, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let's see what messages Oh my goodness. Okay, let me just get a little better grip here because she's very, very strong here. So please guide me to the cards that you'd like me to share with the messages. Okay, let's see. She wants the family to know that you are never alone. And sometimes when people die, a lot of us here on earth think that we could never talk to them or see them or never see hear, just see them ever again. That's not the case. Spirit is always here with you. You can talk to them and they certainly can hear you. So keep that in mind here. And they will send you various signs to acknowledge that they've heard you. Next message. She says that now she certainly has no more pain. Okay? She may have suffered a lot due to a lot of chronic type pain, but she's saying now that she does not have any more pain. Next message. She wants everyone to know that there's certainly no such thing as death. Okay? Death is just only the beginning. A beginning so that you could emerge into a new plateau of experiences. Next message. She wants the family to know that now her mind is free. It's really free. And last but not least, last message, she wants people to know, or particularly her family, that you're feeling my presence and she's been standing right near you. Understand that spirits can be in several places at one time here. There's no separation of time and space in the spiritual realm. So, this is the message, ladies and gentlemen, that I have for you regarding Mrs. Wayans. Okay. I certainly hope that you guys have enjoyed this reading. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. Should any of you wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly access my website to schedule your reading there, or you could in fact send an email directly to me. Gmail is preferred at this time. Thanks a lot for your help and your time in watching this video. Enjoy your day.